Hi, welcome back. Today I want to talk about antidepressants. And I have a 20-year experience going through various medications. So here's my humble opinion. They might work for 30% of people. I have no doubt about it. And they have incredible side effects. Side effects like making your whole body feel lousy, gastric, your favorite foods tasting funny, and the worst side effect of all is emotional numbness, or what they call emotional blunting, where the way to prevent you from being depressed is actually just cut away your emotions, so you don't feel sad, and you don't feel joy, you don't feel anything. You're like a little zombie operating in this world. Okay, I'm not joking about that emotional blunting, because I know that some of the medications given out have got this to the max, which I don't bother taking. Okay, now coming back to something they've recently, not actually recently, it was discovered 20 years ago, so but that's recent in, I guess, the psychiatric medication field. And that's ketamine. Ketamine is blossoming in the States. I mean, there are a lot of ketamine infusion clinics. Now, ketamine is a drug of abuse in Malaysia. So there have been trials of ketamine. Okay, it's even worse in Thailand, where even the vets are afraid to use it because of the regulations surrounding it. It's so much. There's so much abuse of ketamine there. Let me give you my funny opinion. I can write the playbook for developing an antidepressant drug. It cannot be something that makes you happy or gives you a bit of joy. It must be something that just makes you numb, and then it must have incredible side effects, so that nobody in their right mind would take these medications. It cannot become a drug of abuse, because the minute you come up with something that actually brings back a bit, actually does the antidepressant thing, really cuts out all your negative thinking, gives you a bit of your motivation back and the general joy in life, and has no side effects, what will happen? It will immediately become a drug of abuse. There's no way to get around it. If it has no side effects and doesn't really make you feel lousy in other ways, in like body effects and all that, people will abuse it. So unfortunately, that is the what I would say, the sad state of affairs in antidepressant medication. I think I've got to accept that that's reality. You cannot get away from the fact that anything that will make you feel good plus have no side effects will be abused. Which brings me to what is the most widely abused antidepressant that I know of, and that's alcohol. Things like drowning your sorrow and all that through binging on alcohol. It's done everywhere, and it doesn't matter if alcohol has got such destructive power that it causes so many deaths and so many wasted lives, but it makes money. So that's why I say reality sucks, but you have to accept it. I see something like ketamine coming in. Nobody is going to make it legal for use, even in a clinic here in Malaysia. It is in the US, but not in Malaysia. It is in the US, but not in Malaysia. I'm very willing to accept that fact. There may be a renaissance of antidepressants using psychedelics and ketamine and all this going on in the West, but they're very expensive. out of the reach of an ordinary Malaysian. There have been a few trials here, but they exclude older people because it's so hard to run these trials that I guess they don't want to waste it. So you've got increasing rates of depression, suicide, but the drug that maybe can prevent it all, it's not going to make anybody any money. So it's not going to come here, not in my lifetime at least. And I tell you, I'm just thinking, well, that's fate. I'm not blaming anyone. No, why would a pharmaceutical company spend all that money to put in place something that they can't make money off, but that really works? At least I think so. That's not my my main point here. Okay. So that's my opinion on the state of antidepressant medications. Take it or leave it. I think I'm more true than not true. Bye.